Alright, hey there, you snack candle Crenshaw gerbil slow boon slaying coming at you with another DMZ guide. This is Flyboy, our tier 4 crown faction mission. There are 3 parts to the mission. Alright, you gotta kill 5 operators from the chopper, which you can see I just did right there. I got 2 right on the chopper. The way you're gonna do this with the operators is you wanna blow up vehicles very quickly, right? That was dose kills right there out of the chopper, and it's a tough one to do with the operator portion. That's why I'm going to show you, for the most part, how you get the operator kills here, right? So what I had done there is they were in a boat. I loaded in with a Joker and an AR, and I blew that boat up with the Joker rocket launcher, right? Then it downed them automatically because the explosion from that downs them pretty quickly if they're in the boat still, and it's hard for them to get out when they get hit with that first missile. You just got to launch it, lock on it, and launch as quickly as possible, like 2 missiles in a row, and that'll take that enemy vehicle out, which is what you want to focus on for the operators, right? Now let me walk you through. I want to do a quick kind of segue there on how to kill the operators. But let me walk you through the entire mission here at the start, and then I'll give you recommendations and things of that nature. So the first part of the mission is you want to kill enemies, regular enemies and NPCs from the chopper. You got to do 15 kills from the chopper. That's easy to do. You can do that without the Joker. You can do that with an AR and a sniper or a marksman if you want, right? Just load it in with a couple guns. Have your buddy, who you have as your pilot, fly the chopper, and then you have to be the other person in the chopper, right? Second, you got to kill 3 riot shield enemies from the chopper. We'll get into that too, on how you do that. That's pretty easy. It's not as hard as it sounds, and I'll give you kind of the lowdown on how to do that in just a second. Third and finally, the one I just went into on how to get the operators down is you got to kill 5 operators from the chopper. That's the hardest part. That's what I did this video on, just because that's what you're going to want to focus on here. You want to make sure that you have at least a duo going in, right? If you have a full fucking team, fantastic, but you might not have that. It's harder to do. I always have at least another friend of mine on, another squad mate that really helps me out. In this case, it was Sideways. Side's fantastic. He obviously flew the chopper. He was my pilot. I was sitting here in the gunner seat, right, with my Joker and my AR, rolling deep on these operators. The operator kills, again, hardest part. You want to use the Joker to blow up enemy vehicles, right? Once that vehicle blows up, you're going to normally have an enemy down. Now, if you don't, you can use the Joker again to lock on them and down them, or you can switch to your AR, right, and just shoot them down and down them real quick. But what you want to do is when they're on the ground, switch over to that AR or that regular gun from whatever rocket you have on, and you want to kill them, full kill them with the AR. It's easier to get the kill that way from the chopper, right, or a submachine gun if you have that on too. So we're going to get into how to kill the riot shields and the regular enemies in just a minute. I know I went through that kind of briefly, but we'll go over that in depth in just a second. For now, let's focus on the enemy operator kills, right? Recommendations to complete this mission. Load in with a Joker, like I said, and an AR of some sort. You're going to want a 3-plate vest on, since you're going to be engaging with teams, and they're going to want to shoot you down when you start engaging with them. As you can see in this video, I'm scoping right now with the Joker everywhere I can to see if there's another operator around, because we only got 2 kills right there. We're looking for that 3rd, right? So stay engaged after you get the first 2 or the first kill, because you know those operators are around after you blew up their vehicle. There's probably a couple more lurking. Look for those dudes, right? And then rip their heads off as quickly as possible. One of the other things that you're going to want to load in with is a stronghold key card. That's going to be for the riot shields, and I'll get into that again in just a minute. All right? I would also say medium backpack or large backpack to hold more rockets and plates and AR ammo, because you're going to be running through that ammo and you're going to be in the air, and you don't want to come out of the air when you're engaged with the team trying to get those operators down. So target the enemy operator vehicle with the Joker, blow it up from the chopper with that Joker, right? And then have the pilot swing low and clean up the kill with the AR, right? Only switch to the AR when the operator is down, right, to clean them up, because frankly, you're going to get screwed if they jump in another vehicle and then they're taking off on you and you got to blow that vehicle up, right? That's going to be an issue. All right, so let's get into the riot shield enemies. That's the second part of this mission. That's the other kind of tricky part. They're not everywhere, so it's hard to find when you're in a chopper. Some riot shield enemies are on the roofs of strongholds, so you can focus on strongholds specifically, right? If you fly down to a stronghold with your buddy who's the pilot and you see one, there you go. Just make sure that you mark them and you take them out real quick. You can take them out with a regular gun, an AR, an SMG, right? Or, you know, if you want to snipe them or use a marksman on them, that works too. It's a little harder to get sniper kills from the chopper from all the bobbing and weaving, but bottom line is you can take them out on top of strongholds, or if they're not on top, you're going to swing down, let your pilot drop you off, right, from the helo or the chopper and open up that stronghold with that key card that I recommended earlier, right? Then you'll coax those riot shielders out of the stronghold, right, and have the pilot come pick you up and then shoot them from the chopper, right? So again, just coax them out and kill them, right? But don't kill them when they're inside the stronghold or you miss out. Regular enemies are easy. You don't have a problem with that. Just fly around and kill them. All right, this is another example of where I was taking out the operators. As you can see, this is the last kill that I got. We basically downed them. I was looking at them with the Joker, right? I started zooming in when we saw these guys running. You can see them in just a sec. They're coming up. One was a shredder, so that was fun. Taking out the turtle's, you know, nemesis was always a good time. I'm not sure where this guy was. We were just kind of hovering, right? The other thing I would recommend is when you're in the chopper, get a gas can for it, right? So you can hover longer. There he is, right there, the shredder running, right? And so I locked on to both of these guys. There's two of them. He was right behind the tree, and I just locked onto where he was lurking. Boom, launched the rocket. Boom, hit him, right? Launched another rocket. Boom, my buddy's sniping. Downs him. Hit him with another rocket. Boom, explosion. Bam, he's right there. He's down, and now he's crawling. So I switch over, right, to my AR, and boom, 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 boom. Take him out. Clean up, baby, and mission complete. Stingle dong bangle hooch. Slow boon slang out. Please like and subscribe, guys. Have a good one.